Listen, man, I don't know about y'all, bro, but do y'all think y'all could survive 3 days? 3 days in the Amazon. We're going to check out what it looks like or what it would feel like or what your experience would be like if you would make the attempt to do this, bro.
What have I gotten myself into?
The Amazon?
I've now just been dropped off deep in the Amazon rainforest. This is one of the most extreme and dangerous environments in the entire world, and my goal here is to survive for the next 3 days with no food, no water, and no shelter. I'm really nervous.
Bro, I don't get it, bro. Like, most of my videos, I'm sitting right here in my studio recording. But you got some YouTubers, you got some content creators who risk it for the biscuit, bro. They go all out. Now, she's going to be spending 3 days with the deadliest snakes, the deadliest cats, the deadliest lizards, the deadliest spiders. She's going to be spending 3 days. 3 days with these things. She don't know what's out there. I wonder how many content creators actually go out there and don't come back because they test faith too much, bro.
Because I've never done anything like this before.
Alligators and stuff. Oh yeah, now you're running.
No amount of training would have prepared me for that.
That looks like she got bit by a mosquito, bro. 7 days. I don't know why people do this, bro. I'm a city dude, bro. Like, going in the jungle or the Amazon the Amazon jungle for a day would be so rough. I don't even like camping.
It's day one, and I am feeling so in over my head. There's so many parts of this gear that I picked up that I have no idea how to use. And tomorrow morning, I'm heading into the jungle. It's my last night sleeping in a real bed, and I honestly just have no idea what to expect. I just have never done anything like this before. I can't even remember the last time I went camping, let alone ever gone camping by myself. There's just a lot of things that I don't know, and I'm trying to come in with this open mind that I'm going to be able to figure out in a relatively short amount of time. Got up and looked in the mirror. My whole face feels so swollen right now. Like, you can obviously tell a lot in my eyes.
Bro, she ain't even in the jungle yet.
This is a really bad way to start the trip.
You excited for today?
I'm so scared.
I would be scared too.
I feel terrible when I haven't even started. Can't tell if I'm just already dehydrated, but my head has just been pounding since last night. I took an antihistamine, so hopefully the swelling is going to go down soon. But overall, not feeling so hot.
Bro.
They say that the bugs aren't going to be as bad in the jungle as they were in here, which I really hope is true, because if not, I think I will actually die out there. Why did I come up with...
Bro, doing all this just for content is wild. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. All this for content. Like, bro, I would only do this if it's going to help with the research of finding some medicine for the deadliest diseases out there, bro. But just to do it for content?
Stupid idea. Time to push the limits.
Or whatever you say.
Or whatever I say. Arriving into base camp deep in the jungle. I only have 7 days to learn everything that I'm going to need to know in order to survive out here. But I'm already worried because I'm not doing well.
How are we feeling?
Feels so nauseous.
Actually?
Yeah. especially when I'm like walking and like super nauseous. The dehydration and like fatigue and
Acclimating.
yeah, like acclimating. Really hoping it's just that. This is not a fun feeling. It's super hard to like concentrate. I feel like I could honestly like pass out. Like I don't know what's happening in my body right now, but I feel like.
How do you feel like this and you still gonna do it? Bro, I'm telling you, listen, y'all, when content creators go out their way this much to give y'all content, y'all better watch it, bro. Oh God, bro. Y'all better
Really
watch
not
it.
good. So having the energy to like lift all of this and set this up right now is gonna be really challenging. This is not an ideal day to have a sick day.
Everything comes down to your fundamental attitude towards your survival. This is what keeps you pushing through, and however you find this being here, whether you find it in your want to see your family again, your friends again, whether you find it in your like will to survive, your mental attitude is where this all begins.
That's insane, bro. She going in. God damn, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, you got some ass.
Once you peel these strands off the tree, you can use this for rope, like that, or you can use it as a fire starter once it's dry. Hey, there we go. He's one with nature. What does it taste like?
I feel like it reminds me of like a coconut water, like a little bit.
Have a couple of times as well where you
Hold on.
they'd have to
It really does taste like coconut water.
to kill your hands.
Hold on. Is that like a tree? Like they chopped a vine? Or like, I never. I think I've been learning how to survive in the jungle from this video.
Oh, yummy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I've literally never used a fire starter in my entire life, so
Hey, in the comments, let me know if you know how to start a fire like this.
let's see how it
Jungle
goes.
fire.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, that was quick.
That's officially the first fire I've ever made in my entire life. Honestly,
made fire
makes me
before,
feel a
but
lot
not
more
like that.
confident that I was even able to do it. But that cutting of the wood is really hard. I'm now about halfway through the training phase of this journey, and I can't really exaggerate enough how much anxiety I have. This is way too much information. Might cut it out later. But I literally had so much anxiety last night.
All right, tip 1. Coming from someone who has been in the country area, in wooded areas, do not go there in sleeveless. Like a tank top, no. Do not do that. Get something with sleeves, and if you can get a turtleneck thing, it can be like super light or super thin, but do not go there with your arms hanging out,
Thinking
bro.
about being out here and what I'm doing and other stressors in my life, that I literally gave myself diarrhea from the stress and anxiety, which I don't think I've ever done before. Yeah, and just the reality of kind of what I've gotten myself into is really starting to set in. Like, I
don't feel very strong when it comes to chopping all of the wood and just thinking about having to build a shelter like this with very little time. Just so many ticks everywhere. Already had to pick my first tick off of my body.
Oh.
But I just really keep
See,
almost
you do not.
catastrophizing in my mind what this
Don't,
whole
bruh.
experience is going to be like. And I feel really weak in comparison as well when it comes to building the shelter and cutting enough wood for the fire. I'm really just trying to focus on taking it one day at a time. But even just talking about this, I feel it in my chest that I'm going to be starting my isolation in only a couple days from now.
There is a lot of different venomous snakes in Guyana, and then there is a lot of non-venomous snakes as well. Often these
They're in
things
Guyana?
is in local culture, they are being put together, so all snakes are bad. Never do when you're fishing because you got piranhas. But I take my hand and my finger slides in front of the mouth because I missed the gills, and it just says, you know when you're cutting in chicken? And then it just takes the tip off this finger here. And it was like a real nice, very painful. 3 hours later I got stung in my finger by a black scorpion, so it's real like shitty days, yeah. But piranhas, we're gonna show you how to.
I told you there's gonna be crazy snakes in here. It's gonna be wild, bro.
Well, since I'm going out on like the first solo, what's your best pieces of advice?
Just stick through it. Yeah, don't like 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time. Like get through the first night. Like turn off your brain to all the discomfort because it's gonna be uncomfortable, and you're gonna think, oh my god, it's gonna be so much. Like I want to get out of here. Like I could be in my hammock or in my bed, or I could have food. I could be warm, or I could be, in a much more comfortable position. You just gotta turn that off and just like do the next thing.
Can't negotiate with yourself.
Don't negotiate with yourself.
I go just turn it off.
Look at its teeth. What? It's like everything out here wants to kill.
Hold on, is that a piranha? I'm not sure. Is it a piranha?
What?
I don't know. Is that what they call a piranha?
It's like everything out here wants to kill you.
That's when you have to.
Nah, everything out there is designed to hunt.
Okay, Lionel. After what you've observed over the past few days, what do you think the odds are of me being able to finish my isolation?
I don't think you're going to make it. The chopping, you're not too great at it. You're worried about it. You're too worried about all these little small things.
We need to make a bet.
Hey,
Okay, sure.
If I make
at
it
least he's being honest, bro.
the entire way,
Mhm.
you have to give me a foot massage.
A what?
A foot massage with my dirty dogs
I'll do it.
straight out of the Amazon.
I'll do it for free.
Your
Bro.
fungus-filled post-Amazon feet.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
about the fungus, but yeah.
Your
That'll probably be something.
fungus-filled. If I survive and you do not, you have to have a hard feet Instagram post of you wearing your favorite shoe in the world, specifically Shrek Crocs.
Okay, wait, for context, I think Crocs are the ugliest shoes that have ever been made.
That's a bet. Good
Bro,
luck.
what can she? Oh my gosh, bro. Bro's wilding out. She wants a foot massage, bro. She wants you down in them tissues. And all he wants, if he survived 3 days of being vulnerable in the most dangerous, well, one of the most dangerous places in the world. And all he wants is a post of her wearing a Crocs. Ah.
Oh my. Good luck to you. This is my Indigenous guide, Lionel.
His ancestors have lived in this part of the jungle for generations. He knows the forest unlike anyone else. As I'm starting to feel more and more anxious about this challenge,
I can find myself just drinking something or eating something that's going to like unalive me in the jungle, bro.
I remembered what Lionel taught me.
When it comes to the isolation, what do you think are the biggest dangers? Like what type of poisonous things are there, things that can harm you? What do you think poses the biggest threats?
There may be a lot of things, but once you are not focusing on danger, you would know that the danger is around you.
Yeah,
but
So I think this is
ignorance is bliss.
yeah, so this is where we need to, when we are alone, don't think about too much of danger around you. You just think about where you are and be there. Because the minute you start thinking about danger and this and that and so on, like you're gonna be more worried than anybody else.
So if you hear a big roar outside your tent, don't think about it. Because if you think about it, it's going to make it worse. So just ignore it until you see it about to eat your head off.
Deep in the Amazon, every second of training counts, and I've been trying to capture it all. I've filmed everything from learning how to make fire, to archery, to fishing, and that's where the GoPro Max 2 becomes a game changer. When I get back to camp, I transfer everything straight from my GoPro to my Asus ProArt P16 using StoryCube. It automatically organizes all my... I can find cool is
Alright,
that
bro.
Go single mode by the AMOLE with creators like Max 2 are designed for also receiving unlimited about the Ace.
Okay, yeah. Back to this, kids. Just back to this. Isolation day.
Today's finally the day. I'm going into the jungle solo for the next 3 days, and I'm actually not feeling as nervous as I thought I would be. I think my nerves were really front-loaded on this trip. I think as soon as I arrived in the jungle, I felt like the reality of what I was doing come crashing down a bit, but I think especially since coming to this really remote expedition camp, it really helped me kind of accept the reality that I'm in the deep jungle now and there's no turning back from here. Can't believe this is actually happening. What have I gotten myself into?
I'm so excited. I think Lexi have
I bet you they're gonna have like alligators and stuff.
done really well.
Or
I think she's taken on so
crocodiles.
much learning. So
I would see one of them and be like, all right, that's it. I lose.
now it's just up for the test.
I have a feeling that I'm about to suffer through this experience, so you better subscribe so I know that it was worth it.
Y'all better subscribe, bro. This ain't for the weak heart, bro.
I've now just been dropped off deep in the Amazon rainforest. My goal
She has one crossbow, bro. If that breaks, that's it.
is for the next 3 days to survive in this extremely harsh environment with no food, no water, and no shelter. There are a few things that I urgently need to establish for myself in the jungle in order to survive. That's water, food, shelter, fire. I really need to be careful because it is extremely easy to get lost in these woods. If I walk just a little bit too far away from the river, it would be almost impossible to find my way back. That's one of the most dangerous parts about being in this environment. So I need to be very careful, keep my wits about me, and I need to find a suitable place to start building my shelter, and I need to get straight to that. I've just searched around the forest a bit, and I think I found the perfect place to build my shelter. I've got 4 corner trees to start building my structure against. I'm just so paranoid about everything right now. I feel like I'm very on edge. Every noise that I hear makes my heart beat faster. I'm gonna start clearing the ground and then collecting the materials. It's really important for me to do a good job clearing out this ground so that I can keep an eye out for the bugs, snakes, the ants, venomous stuff, but it's just so tedious. This is the
Is she close to the water? I can't
First
see if
tree?
she is.
stuff, but it's just so tedious.
I think that's the water
This is the
right over there.
first tree. that I think I'm gonna cut down for my shelter. I have this sort of a mallet that can help me cut through the trees a bit easier. Again, I don't have a lot of strength, and especially with no food, I need to save as much of my strength as possible. And if I just start cutting and hacking at this tree, there's gonna be a lot of inaccuracy. So the mallet helps me cut a lot more accurately. That was not easy. First tree down.
Yeah, she definitely can't chop, bro. Like, nah. It's gonna be rough. It's a... Isn't that like a leaf or something? What is that? What was that? What was that? She's been in there for
No amount of training would have prepared me for that.
What happened?
I don't know what I just got stung by.
Hold on. I want to see what happened because she just jumped out like. Oh, I heard a sound. Maybe it's a... I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
No amount of training would have prepared me for that. I don't know what I just got stung by, but they were like everywhere. And they stung all over my arms.
Oh, I bet you it's bee, bro. I bet you it's some bees.
And in my hair. It really hurt. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I think those might have been a bunch of wasps.
Oh, probably is wasp.
I don't know where they came from, so I don't know how to avoid them. The
You
back
messed
of my
with
head
the
is so
nest.
swollen. I need to calm down. It was just scary. I'm trying to see on my armpit. One of the bites. How am I gonna do this? It's only been a couple of hours.
See,
I haven't
bro.
gotten any of my
Now she is thinking smart. You cannot go in the jungle, bro. You cannot go in the jungle sleeveless or in shorts, bro. You gotta have pants on, boots, not even just slippers or whatever. You gotta have boots, pants, long sleeve shirts. If you can't put something to cover your head, you do that as well. She would have been stung still, but not as bad. You get
shelter
me?
bill yet. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Well, that was absolutely horrible. Super scared to be over here now. I guess I'm gonna keep going, and if it happens again...
No!
I'm so scared. I don't know where they are. I think it was just a fly. I had an extra jacket, so I'm gonna do it like this for a little bit.
Exactly.
I need to keep making progress so desperately.
What is she trying to do? I think I see them. Yep, they're flying around.
As it turns out, I had been annoying an entire colony of really angry wasps.
Exactly.
So I figured out how to not do that again.
I think there's monkeys above me, jumping from tree to tree in the canopy. There's so much life out here.
Stop messing with the wasp! see a wasp nest, leave. Go somewhere else. Don't mess with them. Or else you're just gonna do something to get rid of them, but don't mess with them like that.
Yes. First part of the structure is up. Thank goodness. I'm about halfway through day 1 and I've gotten the main parts of my structure up. The roof is still missing. I have half of the bed support done. I still haven't done these slats that are actually going to be the bed, and I also need a fire. So I probably only have about an hour and a half of daylight left. So I am actually starting to feel a bit stressed and really need to get moving. I've been moving the entire time, but I think I might need to start making some priority choices. Bed is really important to me and fire is really important to me. It's getting really dark really fast. There's so much foliage in the canopy that the sunlight gets cut off as soon as it starts dipping towards the horizon, so I really don't have much time left now.
Is that a bed?
There we go. There we go. We got ourselves a full structure. Now we need bed, roof, and fire. I'm starting to be able to lose hope that I'm gonna be able to make a bed by the time that the sun sets.
If she ain't have the bed yet, bro, I doubt it.
That's because I just cannot find the right type of
At this point
material
of the video,
to make the bed.
comment. Let me know if you think
I'm gonna
she's gonna find a
switch
video.
to making this fire, because what sounds way worse than not having a bed to sleep with tonight is not having a fire and be sitting here in the pitch black, which is coming really quickly. Okay, so I have a bunch of different types of wood because I don't know yet what's going to burn the best. And I also have a fire striker and a small container of cotton balls. There is a tree here that naturally produces this type of cotton, but unfortunately it's not blooming right now. It's not in season. So I have a little side replacement for it, but we're gonna see if we can get this fire started.
Okay, so go into the jungle, travel with
really
cotton balls.
praying that this is gonna work easily because I don't have a lot of time to find other types of wood.
Travel with cotton balls.
See how this goes.
And fire striker. That was relatively easy though.
Oh, it's not strong enough. It's not burning fast enough. Okay, these scrapings are exactly what I need.
Hold it good, girl. Don't touch yourself.
Just gonna get all these little flakes on top.
Do y'all think she's gonna make it? I think she is gonna make it. That's why the video is still up. But
I picked up this ball of crystallized sap, and this should be a good fire starter because for some reason my cotton is not lighting, which doesn't make any sense.
There you go. The cotton was probably wet or something.
Please, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
The fire should be at the bottom of it though. She put the fire on top. Okay, well.
The situation is not looking good with the fire. I stepped away to try to get more wood, and it immediately went out. It's like worst case scenario, honestly. I've got basically no fire, And no shelter. Okay. I gotta go collect more firewood before it gets completely pitch black. We're getting it back. We're getting it back.
Yeah, but how
Just need
long
to
is
keep
that?
it going.
She needs
Just
some
need to
big.
keep it
She
going.
needs some big
This is
ones.
honestly, it's one of the most desperate I think I've ever felt in my entire life. I'm so...
She needs some big
curious how
ones
this
that
night
will
is gonna
last
go.
a while. Especially when the
So
fire
I
is
found
this
some
big.
driftwood down by the water. I've got a good little pile left to sustain me. It also looks like the palm tree wood is burning, and I actually have 1 or 2 full dead palm trees that I pulled over here earlier. So as long as I can take care of that, that feels really, really good. I'm definitely gonna have to sleep on the ground, which is not ideal at all, considering there's some scary, scary bugs around here. So I think I'm actually going to pull over some of the roofing that I had already collected and put to the side for the roof here.
See?
It's not going to be perfect, and I'm definitely going to have to work on it more tomorrow, but I figure some roof is probably better than no roof. I think that having a roof might just make me mentally feel a little bit more secure. I've been so busy from the moment that I got here that I haven't even had time to process where I am, what I'm doing. It's been go, 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 go. I have not stopped other than to fill up.
The way it seems, do y'all think that she really did do this by herself, or do y'all think she had like
My
help? Like someone was there making sure nothing really goes wrong.
canteen
Let me
with
know
some
what y'all
water.
think in the
I put
comments.
iodine drops in it, by the way. I'll show you more of it tomorrow. But fill up my canteen with some water and just chopping wood constantly. My hand is so sore right now, but the most important thing to me is this fire. I'm basically just trying to focus on what's in front of me, and obviously was not able to get a bed made in time, which is not ideal. One of the things that I was worried about the most was having to sleep on the ground with all of the bugs and spiders that are here, and snakes, all of that. I'm really, really not comfortable with it, but it is what it is at this point. So the best thing that I can do is
What is she
to
gonna
try
do?
to clean in here as much as possible. I'm gonna try to scrape out all of the dead leaves that are still behind. Next up for making me feel a little bit more secure, it's just adding a little bit of a wall here. It's not gonna do much, but
Exactly,
I know,
like look at
kind
the
of blocks out the
wall.
darkness and makes me feel a little bit better maybe. See what we think. Kind of just make a little leaf bed. That does feel a little bit nicer than dirt. What's so wild about this scenario, literally, is
Yeah,
that there
this
could be
that would work for me, bro. Listen, y'all can get content, but I'm not going in the woods like that. Bro. I wouldn't be able to survive like that, bro. I would not be able to
a
survive like that.
jaguar 50 feet away, and the reason that they will not come near is because of this fire. Apparently, I don't really know that for a fact. I haven't stress tested that personally, but that's that's what my indigenous guide said. And I'm hoping the smoke is really going to help keep the flies away. I haven't been being eaten by mosquitoes, which is really nice. I'm definitely sleeping with this right next to my hand. Vampire bats that suck your blood, jaguars,
Eat you.
millions of spiders, scorpions, venomous snakes.
Don't think about
you
it.
name it. We're all sleeping here tonight. Today could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse. The wasp attack was the worst part of the day. That was so incredibly painful and overwhelming, and the fact that that happened as soon as I arrived was not ideal. But the highlight of the day was definitely getting the fire going. I'm going to keep nursing this for the rest of the night, and tomorrow morning the game plan is to build a proper bed and to also get food, because I've been moving so fast all day I didn't even have a chance to feel hungry. But now that I am slowing down, I'm realizing I'm really, really hungry, and food is not going to come easy. So
Exactly.
that sounds like a problem for tomorrow. Until then, I'll be here.
Do y'all think y'all could survive, bro? I feel like some of these videos are fake. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I feel like some of these videos are fake. Not saying this particular one is, but I feel like some are fake, bro. Like they're not real. People are actually there. As soon as the camera is off, then they'll go into their RVs that's parked nearby, or going to a comfortable bed, or there's people watching them around to make sure nothing happens. Like, it's so easy because the camera is always on her. It's not showing around, so you can see, like a 360. So, is it real? Is it not? I'm not sure, but fire's out.
Oh, my body's so stiff from sleeping on the ground all night.
This is all right. Look at this. Look at this. She has her shoes on now. When she was going to bed, didn't she take her shoes off and had it on like a black thing, like a little kiss? What is it? 31. 31. Right there. She took her shoe off. She had it on that little black thing right there. I don't know what that is, but see, now she's waking up
Hurts so much.
in her shoes.
My hand from chopping with the machete.
I don't
all
know.
day.
I like to see stuff. I see a lot of stuff.
Since I'm not really used to it. Feeling
See, the black
so
thing is
sore.
behind her right there.
Well, wouldn't call it my most restful night of sleep, but definitely could have been worse. The fire was a love-hate relationship because one, in the beginning, I was absolutely boiling next to it. And then as it got later in the night, I got pretty cold. So I really wanted it to be there, but I was running out of firewood at that point. And I actually got up to try to go down to the river to get some more driftwood to throw on the fire. And there was a big snake on my little path over there. Really scared me a lot. So
Big snake.
I sat my little butt right back down here and watched my fire go out. So as you noticed, I've been drinking
Big snake? Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm not a fan of snake, lizards, any reptile. I'm not a fan of. Bro.
river water, and I'm going to show you how I purify it with iodine, which is the only reason it's not actually making me sick. So this iodine is so powerful that for this entire canteen, I technically only need 1 drop, but I like to do 2 because I don't mind the taste. Also, what I've been doing is just putting a little trail around the rim because there is water that kind of gets in the cap and on the rim that doesn't get the iodine. So then I just screw it back on, shake it up a little bit,
I would
and in
survive,
15
bro.
minutes this is completely drinkable water. I feel like I'm only half awake at the moment, but the first thing I'm going to do today is get my fire started again since it went out last night. The reason I also have a bit of a motivation to get my fire started
I feel like she would work really well in a Mr. Beast video, one of those challenges.
Is because the luxury item that I'm bringing on this trip is coffee. I have these little instant espresso coffee shots that I'm gonna treat myself to for breakfast since I'm absolutely starving. I'm really feeling how tired I am from not eating. So we're gonna get this fire started. I'm gonna boil some water and I'm gonna drink some coffee. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, all right. First sip of coffee. Oh.
Don't taste right.
Ooh. So bitter. This is gonna give me the energy I need to make a game plan for the day. I think my priorities are food, fire, roof, bed. I just discovered an amazing batch of firewood, but between carrying the wood and keeping the fire going, I am sweating so much. So I'm gonna go down to the river and jump in to cool off. Maybe get some of this grime off of me because I'm feeling so dirty.
I would be so paranoid, bro, because thinking about like alligators and stuff inside the water, like snakes.
So the thing is, with this river, there's a lot of dangerous stuff out here.
Exactly.
There are electric eels that can sting you. There's stingrays that can actually kill you. So when you're getting in the water, it's good to splash around a little bit. In the last camp, the watering hole had a 10-foot anaconda right in the water. So I'm gonna look around for that a little bit. I'm gonna shuffle my feet as to not. Gonna shuffle my feet in.
Bro, what is the purpose of it though? To show that you can survive in the Amazon, or like what it's like in the Amazon? Like, what is the main purpose of it? Risking your life like that. What is the
Step on a
purpose?
stingray. I'm just gonna shuffle my feet in as to not disturb a stingray. The sun's out. What a beautiful day in the Amazon. Oh my God.
What is that? Giant river otter. Oh, they call it a giant river otter. Are giant river otters dangerous? Giant otters can be incredibly dangerous. In the wild, they have also been known to kill and feed on anacondas. So are they dangerous to humans or
Peel back
anacondas?
these layers that are on there. You see it's got this kind of wiggly, lighter white middle center. That is food.
Food for what? Or for who?
Oh, this is the good stuff. So you can see, just slowly peeling out. Almost looks like string cheese. All right, lunchtime. Doesn't really taste like anything.
No, you tell me she didn't bring any food in those bags?
Kind of like cabbage, maybe. Very, very bland, flavorless thing. It feels good to have something going into my stomach.
No
I
food?
really need it. I'm at the stage in the day, again, where I'm having to make some uncomfortable choices for how I spend my time. And my number one concern is rain and being extremely unprepared for it. So I'm choosing to first do my roof to protect my fire, which is my number one asset. better than nothing. Now it's time to add some palm tree leaves. Once
Are those
I finish with the
birds?
roof, I think I am going to do some fishing before the sun goes down.
Listen, by the time she makes this hut, it's gonna be the 3 days, and it's time for her to go home, bro.
That means that I'm most likely not going to have time to make a bed, which means sleeping on the ground again. It was fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. This is so rough. There's just not enough hours in the day to make as much progress as I want to make. Something that's so crazy to think about is that Lionel told me that before we arrived on this trip, he had never spent the night outside before, which is pretty wild to go from having never been camping to doing one of the most extreme, if not the most extreme, jungle survival training in the entire world. I really wonder how he's doing right now.
I don't know. I've been camping twice, and we didn't go through all of this. Though our camping was just sleeping in a tent overnight, but we had food, we had water, we had drinks, we had lights. The second time I camped, I had a fan, a rechargeable fan and stuff. But we also had electricity on the second time. Well, the second time I camped, we had electricity there, so I could have brought like stuff to charge. I had my phone. We didn't have internet, but I had data on my phone, so I was checking up on my social media and stuff. But it wasn't anything like this, honestly.
We have some roofing.
Bro's doing way better than her. Oh! No, he's not.
I could get used to this.
Hey, he's smiling. It seems easier for her. Wait, hold on. What was that? Now back to Lexi. Oh, okay. I guess his video is gonna be different.
I have my yari yari rod, which is made out of an indigenous tree here that I shaved down. I've got the hooks, the lures, and everything, and I'm going to be using these grubs as bait. And as gross as it is, these grubs, which come from the inside of a rotten nut, can be used for food as well in the worst case scenario. They're just they're really gross, and I'm just not
like little worms?
an adventurous eater. I don't love it. I am starving currently. I haven't really eaten anything in 2 days. I was told that 5 grubs and a heart of palm would be a solid dinner in the jungle.
That's insane.
I'm gonna skip that, but I might just take a little nibble of this one just to get a little bit of an energy boost maybe. But oh, I just know it's gonna crunch.
How is that a solid meal?
Honestly,
5 of that?
it's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. It's just the idea of it. I can't get past it. All right, now that that is over, I've got some more grubs that I'm going to be using as bait. Let's see what we can catch. Oh, got it. Nice. Just a little bait fish right off the top. Didn't even take the grub. Oh, bigger one.
Catching fishes. Nice.
I was told that the fishing was better in the middle of the river. I'm so hungry. Come to me, fishy. Feels good to let my shoes and socks dry out a little bit. They've been wet all day. Now it's time to make my bed. Honestly, I didn't sleep that bad last night. All things considered, I slept. So that feels like that means that this was a success. In this environment, there's literally no way to get fully comfortable. Like, you can get a little bit of relief here, a little bit of relief there, but there's no such thing as like actually comfortable. I am absolutely...
We only saw a little piece of the guy, what's his name, Lewis? And I feel like Lewis did way better than her. I don't know. I probably need to go watch Lewis one too, but I feel like Lewis did way better than her, bro.
starving. I'm so hungry. And I think it's time to try to cook up my little baby piranha that I caught earlier. It's not much, but honestly, when my stomach has literally nothing in it for 2 days now, other than the heart of palm,
I would
and
have
the
eaten
grub.
everything. I would have eaten
I'm just trying
everything
to take the
after.
grub out of my memory. Just having this empty stomach feeling, having anything in it would feel really nice. So let's cook up our little Yana. Delicious. Yummy.
She like
Little
opened it and stuff.
a little itty bitty nibble.
All right, what's going on here? Lost the sound.
Even though I really don't like fish, this sounds... I'm honestly so hungry. Even though I really don't like fish, this sounds good. Got some crispy little chunks. Plenty of ribs. All right, let's take some nibbles. It honestly doesn't taste like fish at all. Appreciate every little nibble. Wow, I never thought that I would actually enjoy eating something like this. But it turns out you
Where's
just
the
have to be
rest?
really hungry. Well, I guess that's dinner. I think one of the most fascinating parts about being in an environment like this for the first time is that the feelings that I have are actually really familiar. It's like, this is the scenario that the fight or flight part of our brain, our amygdala, was actually made for.
But obviously, like we weren't, um, we didn't have like comfortable beds and luxurious hotels and suites and you know people working for us and stuff. Like obviously, we didn't have all that back in the day, so. I heard some just now.
We're supposed to constantly be alert of all of the noises, any threats that could potentially hurt us. And what's so funny is that the feeling that I got when I almost stepped on a snake last night was almost a similar feeling that I've gotten before when I've gotten a serious text message or I've gotten a, like stressful email. And it just shows you how much our brains like play tricks on us in our normal lives now.
I don't know if it's because I grew up a part of my life in the country and stuff. I grew up in the city. I grew up in between, and my experience is pretty diverse. So I feel like she kind of grew up probably like in the city more. That's why she's just realizing this, but these are all stuff that I've
Because
experienced and
this
known
is
before.
actually the
No.
only real scenario, unless you're in actual danger, that you should be having that type of reaction where all of a sudden you're in survival mode. That's just been one of the interesting little things I've been noticing, and it makes me feel like I actually am in survival mode a lot more than I probably should be.
At least her fire looks good. No. Her fire does look good.
I just can't believe that this is my last night in the jungle. It's been such a long journey. Whoa. You know what that feels like?
Success.
Like someone's gonna give me a foot rub tomorrow.
That's how she was, a foot rub. Other dude.
Well, it's officially day 3. My body is so weak. Really rough night of sleep last night. Too hot, too cold. Scary noises I'm trying to ignore. It's really restless sleep. My back is also really not doing well from this sleeping on the ground business, but it's officially my last day. My 3rd and final day.
Well, I guess I won because I said I don't think she was going to complete this hut or this tent or this house, jungle house thing, whatever she was building. I don't think she was gonna complete that in 3 days. Like 3 days, but I feel like she could have completed it in like 1 day, right? I don't feel like it needed to take
In
that
the
long.
Amazon. I am so excited to go home. But at the same time, it almost feels like it's gonna be a little bit bittersweet. I've not only been here for the 3 days, but also, as you saw, the almost 10 days leading up to it with training, still sleeping outside in the jungle every night just with hammocks. And I feel like I've just gotten to know all of the amazing people that were also doing the training with me. These really, really skilled guides, Lionel and Anders, who run the Wild Tales. They are the reason that I knew how to do any of this. I cannot emphasize enough that going into this trip, I had literally 0 outdoor experience. I had never made a fire, I've never made a shelter or anything like that. And I really feel like I went from 0 to 100 as far as my ability to survive, at least for
I wouldn't say 100, hun. I would say probably around 60, 65. I would not say 100.
a short amount of time out here, which is exactly what I wanted. I feel like I've been curious about what this would be like since I was a little kid. So I really did get to live out a dream in this jungle that I'm gonna be really grateful for forever. If you ever want to do anything like this, you can check out the Wild Tales. The link is in my description. I can't recommend these guys enough. Their indigenous knowledge was so essential for understanding the plants that I can eat, how to catch the fish, also what type of animals are dangerous to me. I feel like I was so well informed going into this trip that I would recommend this to anyone who wants to have an absolutely wild, once-in-a-lifetime experience in the Amazon. I had a fun idea last night that it would be so cool to send one of you guys a memento from this adventure in the Amazon, and I was thinking, why not send my most important piece of gear, this canteen, complete with the authentic burned coffee mug, comes in a little expedition pack. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, so being able to send this to somebody would be so awesome. For information about how to sign up to get on the list to potentially receive this gift, you can go into the description under the newsletter sign up. You will have to sign up for my newsletter, and I'll add all of the details of how to send me your address and everything in the description.
All right.
Yay! I'm so glad you didn't forget me.
I feel like they were close to each other. Yeah, I feel like they were close to each other, bro. I don't feel like they were far from each other.
Get me out of here! I'm so hungry. I'm very hungry. But very relieved that I made it through. So you know what that means.
Oh God.
Some really great roofing. I did that myself.
That's not great roofing.
Sturdy, strong, completely gassed out and did not have enough energy to make myself a bed.
I'm surprised out of all the things you didn't make like a bed first.
I literally could not chop any more wood. Like my body just said no. That was it. So, Anders, what do you think of the?
I think you have been an absolute star. I know that there was so much work that had to be put in for your job.
Only some specific type of people would spend money to live a harder life. I'm just saying. I'm not spending money to learn how to survive in the woods if I'm not like preparing to go live in the woods. I would not spend money to go in the woods to live a harder life, bro. I just
For building a shelter, you
I
actually
just-
managed to get up a big structure. I think you've done awesome.
Yay!
Yeah,
we
man.
did it!
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know what? When it comes to survival, it is not how it looks. It is not like a recipe. It is just getting the things done, and you've done it.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead.
I'm not dead.
Which I'm
so.
very happy about as well. Yeah. So this is awesome. Well done. Well done.
Yay.
I think you should be very proud of yourself.
Ah, the Amazon.
breaking it.
She wasn't really nice to me, but she was real. So thanks for all the bug bites. Thanks for all the life lessons learned the hard way.
Are they like together or
And
something?
thank
'Cause
you
they're kind of looking at each other like, you know. Yeah.
for inspiring me to push my limits. And Lionel's.
It's about to end. Ah, look at Lionel's face. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Like, I don't know. It seems like something I wouldn't really pay for, but I would probably after watching it, I probably would just to do it and record it as content. But I wouldn't do it in an area that is like the Amazon, where there's too many dangerous stuff. And I would be a bit more prepared. I would be a bit more prepared in terms of I would want food. I would want water. You know, I know I wouldn't be able to bring a lot of water, but at least 5, 6 bottles. Those little small bottles. With water and food, like canned food. I'll bring like some sausages and stuff. I would still try to like hunt food and whatever, but I would still bring something. Um, light, solar light. I would still want to start the fire and stuff, but I would want like solar light and something to communicate in case of an emergency. But I think she did alright. I don't feel like she could have done very much more. This dude, Lionel, this dude's face though. But let me know what y'all think in the comments though, and I'll see you on the next video, man.